guys, good morning. This is Saturday morning here. It's a beautiful day out there, a little cool. I think it got down to like 30 something there tonight. The storm is supposed to come into here Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. I'm going to go out and do my regular morning chores and get them out of the way. G and Kim went to Walmart to get some last minute things. And I told her to get me some nose spray. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, couldn't hardly breathe, through my nose. And I can't sleep breathing through my mouth. I had to get up. Once I get up and get to stirring around, it kind of opens up. And the nose spray we had, I kept trying it, just wasn't working. So I told her this morning, I says, bring me some good stuff home. And she said, I will. She says, what are you using? I said, I'm using that was in the medicine cabinet. I said, oh, that's just saline water or whatever. That's what she uses. Well, no wonder it wasn't working for me. I need the potent stuff. Anyway, I want to show y'all something. And I'm not going to do a lot in detail because she probably will. And it'll be her surprise or her. This is pitiful. This is not even an excuse for a dog. I know, Woody. I know it. It's just sad. I know Woody. Woody's down here. Woody, Papa. Come here. I'm the real dog, Papa. Well, you're hanging on, Woody. Hang on. Here we go. Woody says, I'm the real dog, Papa. That ain't a real dog. She has a hard time getting a comfort dog. They're not much bigger than a rat. None of the dogs like him. Funny thing was, last night, I'm gonna tell it to you before she does. She'll be angry maybe, but listen. She wanted a little Chihuahua back when we got Woody. I picked out Woody for her, and it was for her because I had my girl Heidi, and Kippy never got along too good with G. And Kippy won't mind. He does all kinds of wild little boy stuff. But Bandit was her originally little comfort dog, I guess you could say. But Bandit gets car sick. You get in the car to go get him groomed, and he'll throw up in the car before you get there, maybe 2 or 3 times. He cannot go in a car. She wanted one she could take places. Well, I got her Woody, and she loved Woody. I mean, Woody loves her. But then Woody found out Pawpaw does a lot of stuff outside. And he could hang out with his little friend Kippy. They wrestle constantly, day in and out, outside, inside. They wrestle everywhere they go. And at night, get up in my lap, in my chair, I want to wrestle. We're going to do this. I'm trying to watch TV. I'm trying to do comments or whatever. And I have gotten a little bit behind on my comments. And I'm going to tell you why. We have been such a rush going on around here trying to get stuff ready for this little storm we're going to get. You guys know about storms. If y'all probably stay prepared, we don't. We kind of get lax, because of storms. We don't get them that often. And then when one comes, we got to just get in a panic to get it all going. Yesterday, Kim worked on my chimney for me up on the roof. I love that girl. She's such a lot of help. She helped me on my plumbing. Found a leak I didn't know I had. But we got it all fixed. And she's awesome. And anyway, I'm getting prepared for the storm. But anyway, back to the dog. I got Woody for G, and Woody just didn't. He found out it was fun outside, and I think it's all was a big plan by somebody upstairs, the man upstairs, because I think he knew, well, I know he knew, he knows everything, that Heidi would be leaving. I didn't know. Heidi may have knew it. I think that's why Heidi accepted Woody for me, and maybe encouraged him to hang out with us, and he did. And she had let him sleep in the bed next to me. and never complained. She wouldn't let Kippy get close to me, but Woody was okay. But anyway, I don't want to go talk too much about that because I get kind of. Anyway, it all worked out as a bigger plan than what we see, what we know. But anyway, so Woody takes up with Pawpaw, and Geese feels like she just kind of, left out again. Yeah, again. So I said, look, find what you want, and we'll just try to find what you want. And this is what she comes home with. Now, I don't know. She is not thinking good after that fall. After that fall she had, she may not be thinking right. But I'm not going to love this little guy because I don't want him hanging out with me, and he's too little to hang out with me anyway. He can't even get on the mule. He's too short to get on the mule. He's so tall. Little bitty thing. 12 weeks old. I gave him shots yesterday. She supposedly, and I went through this with Heidi. People say, yeah, they've had their shots and they've been wormed and all this stuff. Well, maybe and maybe not. So the minute she got home with it, I called Ralph. Said, Ralph, you got the 10-in-1s or the 9-in-1s, whatever, 7-in-1s, whatever you got for Parvo. Goodness. Parvo and such. He said, yeah, I got it. I said, I'll be right there. So I gave him his first shot for me yesterday. And you do it, you pull the skin up and put the needle right underneath the skin on their neck and give them the shot. So he got his first shot. That's Ben out on the porch. They bark at Ben. Ben's waiting on Jake. They're going shopping together. Can you imagine? And I wormed him yesterday, so he's all set. He's on the road for sure to do good. But anyway, this is what she come home with. He's cute. So I'm gonna get outside and start my prep for today. I got to feed up first. I've been out with coffee already, but I'm gonna go out now and feed up and start my prep, and I'll take you with me on the prep, okay? All right, come here. I'm serious. If y'all pay attention, okay? Back my shirt says, I'm serious, I won't tolerate it. And you, both of y'all, listen, no, y'all pay attention. You gotta pay attention here. Y'all don't follow the rules. I'm about sick of it. I'm sick of it. Y'all gonna learn to listen to what Pawpaw says. And you ought to start doing what I say. You gotta learn to do it. You watch little Woody. Woody pays attention. Well, maybe a little bit delayed, but he tries. Y'all don't try. You two don't even try to act right. I'm gonna put fresh hay in their little crate tonight. Make it real deep in there. Real soft and deep. And then just get in there and cuddle up. And it's plenty warm in there for them. You already got yours. And so they're gonna be plenty okay during the storm. And when I say storm, it's a storm to us, probably not to you guys at all. Probably something y'all used to every day. We're not. But I'll tell you about some of the things we're gonna do today. As soon as I get through feeding up. And you two ain't going with me. No, y'all not going with me. As soon as we get through feeding up. We're gonna put light bulbs, heat lights in the well houses. I got 2 well houses, one down my belly and one here, and put heat lights in there and get them kind of all set up and on and going. Now, if we lose power and it's way down below freezing, we don't know how low it may get. If it stays around 21, 22, that probably be okay. If it gets down to the teens, I'll have to go down if we lose power, and because I'll leave the wells also dripping, and cut the drip off, because I don't want to all the water to run out, because it can't reprime itself. So that'll be something I may have to do in the middle of the night, is go down and cut the water off, and hopefully they don't get so cold I may have to wrap them up in something if we lose power. for very long at a time, set that way. If we lose power for an hour or so, I can go down and cut the water off. It'll just be dripping, no matter what time of the night it may be. And hopefully, you know, we're okay. Wrap up the pump, the lines right there beside the pump. That's where they usually would freeze. It takes a lot of cold, prolonged cold, to freeze up that tank. But it can happen. Anyway, I'm gonna get busy with that as soon as I finish feeding up. Ivy's already upset with me. He's out there crying and moaning. Ivy, are you ready? You ready? I'm coming. I come out, feed these babies, and he's standing right here by the side of the fence. Mad at me. Stop. Come on. Oh yeah, they got a stick. They got to fight over that stick. Two little boys want to fight over a stick. Come on, let's go. All right, we got work to do here. Get it going. I left this open overnight, make sure it wasn't gonna leak. I'll cover it all up today, insulate it and cover it all up. I'll leave that valve where I can get to it and cut the water off to the house if I need to. I cover it, guys. I see my guineas and stuff are starting to come out on their own, and that's good. My little guineas and little chicks. I see some of them out there now running around playing. That's a good thing. They finally figured out how to get in and out. I don't need y'all's help. I do not need your help. Hey, Granny and the baby, they're fine. They still got plenty of hay. Got about a half a roll yonder, but I'll probably put out a full roll tomorrow evening. Come on down here, guys. Come on. Come down here. Probably put out a full roll tomorrow evening because I don't have to come out during that bad weather to put out hay. And they'll finish this up by probably, tomorrow night or Monday. So I'll go ahead and have a fresh roll out by tomorrow sometime after church. I'll come put out a roll of hay. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to eat? Stop talking, Papa, we're ready. Okay. I got to let Ivan in the front, and I'll go out and feed these cows in the back. Then I'll help G and them unload the groceries in their back. They brought my nose spray. Woo, yeah. And then I'll come out and feed Sophie and Gidget and two little girls. Come on, Ivan. Just Ivan. No, not you, Miracle. Just Ivan. Okay. We'll feed these guys right here. Hang on. Stop being a greedy gut. People send cookies and you act like you ain't never had a cookie before. You want to eat them all. You got to share with people. You got to learn to share cookies. Can you eat one cookie at a time? Let's try it. I want to see you eat one cookie. One cookie, Ivan, at a time, not a handful. Try it. Here we go. Oh, you did good, baby. Look at you, one cookie at a time, but you eat them quick, don't you? I can't keep up. I can't keep up. You're not even chewing, Ivan. You're swallowing. Here, Woody. Woody got a cracker, got a cookie. All right, let's go out and give Miracle some, okay? Here's a whole handful. And then we're going to give Miracle some. I'm serious. I'm serious, Ivan. Well, as the shirt says, I'm serious and I ain't going to tolerate it, Ivan. I won't tolerate it. You'll tolerate it all, Papa. Okay, let's go. Let's go give Miracle some. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Ivan. Come on, Ivan. Miracle. Come on, Ivan. Let's go. at the door. Yeah, I see little sister. I see little sister looking out. Pawpaw's coming. I close him in at night because it gets so cold. You never know it's gonna rain or whatever. Oh, there's my little Cuddles. I see my Cuddles too. Where's our Aunt Sophie at? Where's your Aunt Sophie? Yeah, she's in there. There's Aunt Sophie. All right. Okay, they're eating. And she's eating here. In a minute, Sophie will come over here and make her leave. And then she'll have to eat with her sister over here. Or she'll make that one leave and she'll have to eat over here. They're equal amount in both containers. Little Gidget is inside eating. These guys eat fast. Gidget is a slow eater. They would eat theirs and then go eat hers too if I didn't separate them. I'm gonna go get fresh water for them right here. Basically getting a drink. And I'm gonna go get fresh water and come back and we'll put the water in here and fresh hay. And they'll be done when I get started with my chores. The garbage people did come. I have no idea why they was running so late for 3 weeks. It don't make sense, but it is what it is. Once I get the little horses, or little horse moved over here, the fence will come right beside this water faucet here, and I'll put a self-water in there for them. I'll hook it up right here. Because the fence will come right by here. And I won't have to be carrying water except for Sophie, or for Cuddles and her sister. All right, I'm gonna run some water here in this bucket and take it. Goats get their water from that faucet over next to that meter loop. I'll have her run her water trough full, and then I'm gonna disconnect that hose and let it drain out. And I'll also disconnect this one and let it drain out and put it in the in my shower so it don't freeze up. Any water might be in the hose. And this here will be open, left open. And over here at this little white pipe, there's a cutoff valve for both these faucets. And I'll just cut it off completely. So we don't have to worry about this faucet here or that one over by my shop. And I'll do that tomorrow afternoon. And I can water Gidget and them from the faucet over by the house, which it'll be left on. Okay, I got their hay here. Go put in here, and I'm running up her water right here. This is fresh hay, loose hay, for those little girls' house up there. Y'all leave stuff alone. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I can't tolerate stuff like this. Why do y'all want to mess with stuff? Why can't y'all not mess with stuff? That's what I'm wondering. There's nothing in there. No, ma'am. That's my keys. Y'all not gonna pull my keys out. Take off with them. This one here pulled them out one day. Little Ginger pulled them out and took off with them and dropped them about 10 foot from me. I'm glad I was there. Who knows where she'd have dropped them if I hadn't been chasing her. Yeah, who knows where they'd have been. Y'all just nuisances. I love you though. But listen, I'm serious about this. I want you to listen to me. Very serious here. I'm not going to tolerate y'all's little bad behavior. Y'all cannot be little bad goats. And you are little goats. Y'all don't know that, but you are. We don't look like them goats out there, Pawpaw. No, y'all don't. Y'all never look like them people. My. What trouble y'all are. What are y'all getting into out here? Huh? What? Sophie? You think I need to let you out and take care of them? Yeah, I'll make them behave, Pawpaw. I'll make them behave. I know you would, baby. You'll kick her little butts. All right, I'm gonna let Gidget out so she can come out and drink. And I put hay in here a minute ago. And I'll open the gate up and these guys can go in and out for hay. They've all eat. I run fresh water. And no, ma'am, you're not going out. Y'all cannot go out. I left this gate open a while ago. And Sophie went over to Jake's barn checking out that new alfalfa hay he bought. Jake told me I wanted some for over here. I can get some, and I may get a block after a while. Put over here just a little treat. Well, you ready to come out, girl? You gonna back out or turn around? Which is gonna be? You didn't eat all your feed, but you got most of it. You got most of it. Don't put it right over here, okay? You and the goats can share it. There y'all go. She gets that long hair, catches all that hay. I want to put y'all in here so y'all get a little bit of discipline. A little discipline in here. She says, I'll sit here and just have a treat with these goats. That's Sophie. That's Sophie, so bossy. Such a bossy girl. But they've already eaten, so it's okay. That's the sweetest little horse, I'll tell you what. She is so sweet. And I can sit over on that little stool over behind her. See, I got a little stool to sit on. And she'll come up and I'll just pet on her, pull all the loose hay out of her hair. On her tail. And I'll leave and I'll come back 30 minutes later. She's done been there with the hay and she's got it all over her again, stuck to that long hair. Anyway, she's sweet. I saw Lester down at the sanctuary and I went over and visited with him for a little while. And he's over there getting helping Ellie get find out what has to be done in case the power goes off or anything like that, you know. What to turn off, what to turn on, and what not to turn on, stuff like that. So went over to visit with him a while, and Jamie's doing pretty good to be, you know, what happened to her. But I think he took her for a ride yesterday. She gets bored. Jamie's a very active lady. You know, she's very active. And she don't like being just sitting around. She had to get out of the house, so he took her for a little ride, I guess, to town or wherever, and just riding. And I thought she might be with him over here, but she don't want to get out and nobody see her. God love her. I know she has to be hurting. Has to be self-conscious of probably all the bruising and stuff. Anyway, he's fine. He said, I told him to call me if he has any kind of problem over here. The power goes off, something, they can call me. And if they need me to go check on something or do something, I'll be glad to do it. All right, I'm gonna go and get water from my little chicks over there, and then I'm gonna go put the light bulbs in the well house and finish this up. This is the wood that Dan and I bought yesterday. Looks like pretty good wood. It's dry, so it'll burn good. And what I'll do is have Ben come over with my wagon and get a wagon full and keep it by my back porch in case we lose power.
Where'd all that come from?
I bought it yesterday. Your dad's supposed to help me with it. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
I'll have to send him a bill about once a month.
He'll be
late charge.
Yeah.
Late charges and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wait on him to take care of that, and then I'll just steal some from him.
There you go. Well, what are you gonna burn it in?
My fire pit on my back porch.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll send Ben to get me a wagon load, and I'll have it at the back door in case we lose power. Kim and I got the heater ready to go, and she says I need to come in this afternoon to build like a small fire, just to make sure everything's gonna work good. She don't want to wait middle of the night and light power go off and something's not working on the heater. Yeah, that'd be bad. Sitting there shivering trying to build a fire and the stovepipe something not working. So I'll do that after a while. I haven't left a mess. I He don't do right. He don't do right. Eating dirt, silly. I'm putting the heat light in here. See, it's right here. Yeah, keep all this area here. It's gonna freeze. It's gonna be freezing through these valves and stuff here. As long as it's warm, it's not hot, it's just warm. I can move it a little bit like that. That'll keep that warm enough where that pipe going across there will not freeze. Okay. Okay, I insulated all around that pipe, inside, under it, over top, and both sides with a lot of hay. Covered it with a big old thick layer of carpet. It's all temporary. Get us through this here. Later on, I'll put a pipe over it with a valve I can open and close without digging it up. But this is gonna get us done right now. And I've covered it all up with dirt. So we're good there. And it's easy enough to get to it. If I do need to cut it off, on this edge over here next to the building, I can reach right down there, pull that carpet back, and I can reach in there into that valve and cut the valve off. So, or I can go inside the well house, either way. Still easy enough to get to. Stop. Stop it. I'm serious, baby. They're all the way around me. I don't know. I'm surrounded by these little guys. And I'm fixing to go put this loose, there's a whole big bag of loose hay, clean, fresh hay, in their house. Stop it. I'm serious. I'll take my keys with me. Cannot trust y'all with nothing. Cannot trust you two. No, I can't, baby. You know it. I'm so sick of it. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, I will not tolerate this behavior. Little waddles. See the little waddles? Show them your waddles. Marianne, show them your waddles. See? See those? They don't hurt them. This little thing of skin with hair all over it. And their ears. All right, I did the same thing here I did at the other well house. Hooked the light up and got everything adjusted. And when the storm hits, then I'll come hook the light. I'll plug the light in. I'm not gonna plug it in for 2 or 3 days before it's cold. But anyway, it's all set to ready to go. Bees are active. I gave that hive to Buddy and Steph. I want to try to get it moved this year. Because Dustin and them, I don't want him bringing them babies down and play around down here and stuff, and bees get after them. When they come to visit, a lot of times they come off down here. You know, this is Dustin's place, and he loves it. So I don't want them to, you know, get into something down here, bees or anything. All right, let's go, boys. Let's go. Well, Woody and Papa are on our way to the feed store. My light fixture in the washroom, or the old storeroom, doesn't work. So I wanted to hook it up for the cats, so I have a warm place to go and leave the door that's barely open, and that storeroom off the back patio would be warm. It'll be warm, and they can sleep in there. They can come and go as they want to, but the light fixture itself don't work. I don't know if the bulb works. I think the bulb's good. Couldn't tell without the light fixture. I could have took the bulb, I guess, somewhere else and screwed it in. But I said, oh, that's okay. I'll just call Ralph and get both. Well, I called Ralph. He sold out of bulbs. They're gone. I'm glad I got the 2 I did the other day. So anyway, we'll go down and get the light fixture and just praying my bulb is still good. If not, I'll call around and try to find one. And Kim may have an extra one. I told her she might want to get her a couple of extras just in case, and she may have. If she does, I can borrow one of them. All right, we're on our way, me and Woody. It's been a beautiful day today, but it's starting to cloud up. I think that's the leading edge of the storm, I guess you might say. It's going to come in here tomorrow and get cooler and start getting a little bit nasty, It's just now starting to lose our clear skies, and it's darker toward the north. So I guess that's kind of the leading edge, maybe, and maybe not. I'm not for sure. But anyway, we about got everything caught up. We got all the lights on the well houses ready to go. We've got all the plumbing stuff ready to go. Insulated and ready. The 2 faucets that go out to my front yard and to Bree's goat pen, I'll disconnect all that tomorrow evening. We'll fill up all of our water troughs and then we'll disconnect those, and I'll put my hoses in my shop so they don't freeze up in case there's water still in them, and then I'll cut that off once I get all that done. So anyway, besides that, and Ben's brought a load of wood to the back porch. I'm gonna build a fire later this evening. I'll maybe video that when I do it. Make sure my heaters, we hadn't used it in a couple of years. Make sure it's all still doing good. So on our way to the feed store now, so if I do any more this afternoon, I'll hook it to this video and get it out to you. I love you guys. And yeah, Woody's tired. He's worked all morning. He's just a tired little boy. And yeah, Kip is with us. He's in the back seat asleep. He's tired too. Teenagers out here enjoying it. Yeah, they enjoying it. There's one of them over here. Now, there's that rooster watching them. He's still gonna be in charge, I guarantee you. He'll take them. That's my teenagers. I'm glad to see them coming out, picking around, and they stayed there for several days, even after when they opened the door, the little door would open, they just stand there and look at it. Now they come right on out and they go back in at night. A little cozy door, cozy chick, or chick cozy, whatever it's called. It's an awesome little door. I hear you talking to them. All right, I got a new light. We'll go see how it works in the washroom, storeroom for the cats tonight. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this out to you. I'm serious. I ain't gonna tolerate it. Got the light in the storeroom here for the cats. Got lights on both wells, and the well houses on both of them. Got all the plumbing all done and ready, insulated and ready. I have 1 faucet in my front yard in Breeze at the goat pen. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll put out round hay for the cows, both pastures, and we'll be ready. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoy this. Just prepping today, getting stuff ready. I'm gonna go in and eat me a bite. Me and Woody hadn't eaten all day. We're hungry. And share it with a friend. If you hit the like button, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead. Normally we do a lot more animals than we did today. Today was prep day. I love you guys.